Hey, Kjell in Denmark. The other day I saw Adam Booth got a gift from one of his viewers. One of these poor man's Spillmaster, I think it's called. And I gotta have one too. So I've been looking around for some cans good for making one myself, but I can't find any. So today I saw one. This. It's a heavy duty one, you can see. But I thought if I cut it in half and then took the lid and soldered it to this half, then maybe it was good enough. And then turn it around. The lid here will be very good for catching all the oil. So I tried to do one, and I think Mr. Tuppelkane or Mr. Pete 222 did some progress by making a hole here, because as Adam Booth also found out, it's a little hard to fill it up when you have to have more oil in it, because the air can't get out. But I've found a solution to that. Okay, you can drill a hole in here, in the lid here, and then the air will come out this way. But there's another solution. I think it's a little better. When you have the pipe, now I needed a pipe. I haven't got one. I have got one rubber here. The pipe that's going down there. If you take and drill a hole half the distance from the lid to the bottom, then you can put oil in here, and the oil and the air will get out through this hole until the can is half full with oil. Then it all stops, and the oil start raising up this pipe. Then you have to stop. That's a solution for the filling problem. The solution for getting this oil that's catched here to run back again, then you can drill as close as you can here. Drill a hole this way, not this way, into this pipe. Then all the oil that's catched here will run this way and down the big pipe here. And I think that's a solution for all the problems you and maybe others have found with these. Maybe you can't understand my babbling about holes here and there, but I'll try to draw it for you here. Here we have the can, and the lid here, there, and we have the pipe down in the middle, and in the bottom of this pipe we have to have these small openings. When you fill in oil here, it runs down the pipe and get out in the can through these holes, openings here. but the air in the can can't get out. So you have to make a little hole about half the distance from the bottom here to the top here. The higher you drill the hole, the more you can have in the can. But if you drop the can on the floor, then the oil will come out this way. All the oil you have above half of the can. But let's drill it here. Then you fill oil in, and the oil comes out of this opening into the can, and the air gets out here and out again. That's the filling problem that's solved with this hole. The oil that is catched in the lid here, we can get it to run down the can again by drilling a hole here above the lid, as close to the lid as possible. I would say this hole here should be around 2 or 3 millimeters in diameter, and this hole here could be 4 or 5 millimeters in diameter. I have one prototype here, and it is a prototype because I had to buy some more solder here to get it done. It takes way too much solder. Maybe you can see the hole I drilled there, but you can't see the hole I drilled down there to let the air get out. But half the way between the lid and the bottom, half the way you drill a hole in this pipe, then you can fill it without problems from the air inside. Now I just need a brush to put in there, and brushes here in Denmark cost way too much. So I have a friend in the US that's coming for a visit in 1 or 2 weeks. So I mailed him to buy me some acid brushes over there to, I think, 20% of the price they cost here in Europe. So I have to wait to see if it works. But I have more of these cans, so I think I'll try one more, maybe 2 more, for different kinds of oil.